Okay, now we're live. Okay. Okay, come up here. Oh, there it is. Upcoming. There's your pop-up cat. All right. And bring it around there, see if anybody comes in this early. Okay. Oh, we'll feel warm again. I got a t-shirt on.
AZ is first.
AJ, good morning. Yeah, I didn't go to school bus, so I would come on a little bit, couple minutes early. So,
Yeah, David, I'm going to get a hold of, what'd you say, drone nerds?
Yeah, today. Hey, Justin. Ugh.
Mike Rennick, good morning.
Hey, Mike. Yeah. Hey, everybody's up and around this morning. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today, but I have to go out. So I got to get some fresh air. But I got some signs I got to do anyway. So I got some long distance signs to do. So mostly sitting in my truck today, but get some fresh air.
Hey, David, you did say drone nerds to get a hold of, right? And what was the guy's name? I can't remember.
David.
Yeah, AZ.
Yeah, it was drone nerds, but I don't know. Did he knows somebody that works there or something?
Yeah, yep. He's dealt with them. So how are you doing? Are you getting ready to go out, or are you in the field already?
I've been in the field since 6:30 this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's better to be out already.
How many have you gotten done so far?
20.
Oh,
20.
good.
Yeah.
So your goal for the day, how many do you want to get done?
I want to get at least 100 done today.
You got
Zach, drone
200
works.
you got 200 and some to get done before you can go home?
221, and I've gotten 130 something done so far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to get over the 200 mark today. Because worst case scenario, I'll only have a handful to do in the morning, so then I can head back and
you can drive back home, huh?
Yeah, and then I'll be back right around the time I normally get off. So.
Zach.
Everything's the plan.
So Zach at Drone Works, right?
I thought you got a hold of drone nerds.
I got a hold of both of them.
Oh.
Which one does Zach work at?
He at Drone Works.
Yeah, that's what I said. Either one of them have good reviews. It's just which one you want to go with. Because I mean, they're both in Florida too. So
Yeah. Mike was saying his ND filter was making his gimbal shake. Huh.
That's not good.
Mike, it's sad to say that as much as we love the camera on the Autel Nano, had I known that within 6 or 7 months the gimbal would develop this kind of issues, I would have probably don't know if I would have purchased it or not.
I don't think it's the gimbal. I think it's a software issue, but we'll have to wait and see what they say at one of those places you send it to.
What? Look outside.
If anything, they can at least get the proper software on there, hopefully.
Yep.
Did you actually call either one of them on the phone yet, or not?
No, I'm gonna do that this morning. I'm just giving Mia her Tuesday morning pills. We already fed her. And I had Dallas this morning, and that was always eventful.
Yeah. Is she in school now?
Yep. She leaves to walk over to school at about 8:10. She's got to be there at 8:15 or 8:20.
So you're the built-in house babysitter or something, or what?
Something like that. But as long as it keeps them both working and making money, and then they can pay me,
Pay the bills, right?
Yeah, because now that we're going into winter time,
Yeah.
my gas bill is going to be going up because of the heat,
Yeah.
And because of Christmas, with all my lights, my electric bill is going to stay high.
Hey, Captain Joe.
Yeah, winter time's always the worst in a lot of places for utilities. Unless you live in Florida, then it's the summertime because of the air conditioning. See here, yeah, here it's kind of opposite. Your electric bill goes up in the summer. Oh, I almost dropped my pen down the storm drain.
That's not good.
I know, those are my good pens too. I'll run over to the store real quick.
Yeah. Good morning, Marshall. I don't know, AD said he was updating. It took over 50 minutes and failed. Second try was faster and worked fine. Updated all the batteries and no gimbal issues. Huh? Hey, JD, good morning. Gibbous. God, it's almost like I want to go back to sleep again, but I got to keep moving.
Well, usually in the wintertime, I have a condition where I get leg cramps. And I got a leg cramp this morning at about 5 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and I had to go into the medicine cabinet and get some leg cramp medicine. And you just put it in your mouth and it dissolves. And it within minutes, the leg cramps are gone.
Huh, that's weird. Mike was saying Japan passed level 4 drone flying beyond line of sight line. Huh. They said they're doing drone deliveries now. Yeah, don't die on it. I just, yeah, try not to. But you can watch it here live. Oh, oh man. Good morning there, Maria. Yeah, I'm on the setting side of things. Yeah. About, I don't know, half an hour or so. I got to take off. I got to go do some work. Yeah. I got to get out and get some fresh air too. So I haven't been cooped up in a couple
Good
of
morning,
days.
Marie. Yeah, Marshall. The little bottle of the little white pills that dissolve in your mouth. That's what I take. It's a leg cramp medicine. It's an over the counter, but it really works.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, and Marie S says, good morning to you, Justin.
Justin went into a store, I think.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, JD, let me go grab the bottle. I'll show you what I use, and I'll tell you what, my whole family has had leg cramps, and this is the this really works. And you can buy it over the counter. Might even be able to buy it on Amazon, but you get 100 tablets. It's called,
Yeah. Oh, cool.
and there's just a little white pill like that. And as soon as you put it in your mouth, it says to put it under your tongue.
Mm.
Fast acting relief of leg, calf, feet, cramp. And it package contains one bottle, actual size pill, shows on the side there. And yeah, I take 2 or 3 or 4 of them and put them under my tongue and just it's gone. So I bought like 4 of these. I just keep them in the. Yeah, that's what caused the drinking water, and that's why, at night I always have right on my my chair. I have the something to sip on all night long. But in the wintertime, it seems to be worse. Mike says he likes the Autel remote controller a lot. Yeah, I don't take these except when I get a cramp, and I try to hydrate as much as I can. And if I didn't do a good job, my legs let me know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Both drone nerds and Drone Works. They have a time for calling between 10 and 5.
Well, the great thing too is that they're both on Eastern too, so
Yep.
makes it easier getting up on them.
Maria
What?
said to say hello to you.
Oh, sorry, some lady decided I'm going to do $1,000 in lotto tickets at the register at the gas station.
She did?
No, I'm just exaggerating, but
She did spend a lot of money, huh?
well, no, it's annoying when somebody, like, if you're going to do a bunch of lotto tickets, go to a grocery store. They got a customer service desk.
Yeah.
I have a fucking gas station clerk at a busy ass freaking gas station off a major highway. And want to do 45 quick picks and scratch offs and all this other shit.
JD says that for leg cramps, Justin uses Midol.
Actually, Midol works really good for headaches, supposedly. That's what I was always told. I don't use Midol.
Ugh.
And I don't get leg cramps like that where I need to take medicine. So
JD, did you contact my
Wrong
friend
again,
Skippy?
do I?
I was asking JD if he called Skippy or not. He's pretty frustrated about what kind of a radio controlled car to buy for his grandson. He wants
I would say, no, I'm not recommending what to buy because I don't really know the cars that well. But it also goes by, are his grandkids responsible to how much money he wants to spend? Because do you want to go spend $400 on an RC car if they're just going to tear the hell out of it and not take care of it, you know?
right.
Are they responsible? Not saying that they aren't, but that's the kind of things you got to look at too before you decide to spend so much money, you know? Because if they're kind of rough with their stuff and they don't really want to take care or fix anything, then that's when you go buy them like a.
And that's something that if somebody were to talk to Skip, he would he could clue him in about his grandkid. But
yeah, because otherwise you could go to Walmart and buy.
I think they're the responsible type. However, he did have a grandkid of his was new driver that put the car through a neighbor's garage door. So.
And one of the biggest things I would ask is, do they lose interest with things really quickly?
Yeah.
Because if they do, then I wouldn't go out and buy them a $400 RC car. I'd go to Walmart and get them a really cool, like $60, $70 new bright one, you know?
Right.
Something that in a couple of months, if it breaks, it's not no big deal and they're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go out and buy a kid something $500 and then 2 weeks later they lose interest in it. Look how many people we know that have went out and bought their grandkids drones and shit, and then they ended up not even flying them.
Well, USA, that's probably the reason it took him 3.5 hours, because it wasn't a valid ticket and he was claiming it was. So they've had to make all kinds of phone calls and all kinds of things, and because USA Drone Flyers said that he had a guy do a $10,000 Powerball purchase here at a gas station. Took them 3.5 hours to complete. He did not win.
Uh,
Well,
Well, that's what I'm
Powerball,
saying. It's annoying when somebody goes into a small, or even just a really big gas station. It's off a major highway that's super busy as it is, and you're going to tie up the line doing a bunch of Powerballs when you could go right across the street to the Publix grocery store, and they actually have a lotto counter just for lottery.
I think what USA Drone Flyer is saying, now correct me if I'm wrong, USA, they went in and spent $10,000 on Powerball tickets.
It took 3.5 hours to
Three and
print
a
them
half
all out.
hours for them to spit out all those tickets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they tied up probably a clerk and
Yep.
all this other crap and other people that just wanted to come in and turn in scratch offs real quick. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't go to a little dinky store to do shit like that. Go to a big store that actually has a customer service counter for stuff like
Yep.
that.
Well, and the other part of that statement is that Joe said was he spent $10,000 on Powerball tickets and he did not win.
Oh yeah, he would have been better off spending 10 grand on scratch offs and probably
Yeah,
would've-
exactly.
You would have had a way better chance winning scratch offs than you would have.
Percentage of winner would be better. Yep.
Yeah, because if you took 10 grand and went around and bought a bunch of $50 scratch offs, you would probably break even, if not win more than what you spent.
Well, I remember when I was in Vegas in about this is going back, 1978, 79. I was downtown at the, what is it, the Horseshoe, the casino downtown, the old one. And I was standing there kind of watching everybody at all the crap tables, and some guy muscled himself up to the crap table, and he looked like just regular street clothes, like he had a trench coat on, and he pulled out $1,000 cash, put it on the field, and the field is certain numbers come up. It's kind of a half-assed bet. He put it in the field, one roll of the dice, gone.
Yeah.
He did it
Some people
5
got money like that,
He
or
did
they
it.
just got a gambling problem.
He did it 5 times in a row.
See, I feel like if I was worth like hundreds of millions of dollars, gambling wouldn't be any fun because I already have money. Like, why would I?
Well,
I don't think I would have that much fun
he
gambling.
didn't look like he could afford it either. He walked away talking to himself, like he was trying to cash in for some reason, but didn't work.
Oh, back when I was living in North Carolina and I was helping out at that internet cafe, that dude came in and blew $1,200. It was his rent money and his money for his light bill. Dude, his wife came in there like 2-3 hours later, pissed, demanding we give the money back. We had to call the cops and everything. She wanted the money back, and I felt bad for her because, you know, that was her rent money and for her power bill.
Yeah.
But there was nothing I could do. The dude spent it on gambling on the computer and didn't win anything. And, you know, there was nothing I could do. I didn't own the place, you know. And he just had a gambling problem. She came in there all pissed off and wanted the money back. And
Well,
I don't know.
who she should have contacted to see if there's anything done, because the drawing, was it a drawing ticket?
no. It was you actually play like virtual slot machines. on the
Oh, okay,
computer.
okay. No, there's nothing that you could do, and there's nothing, even if she were to contact the lottery commission, there's nothing they can do because it's gone.
Well, it wasn't a state ran thing. It was a private business. was
Oh,
back when they called them the internet cafes, and what they were they were pretty much just computers you would sit down at. You would pay money, they'd put money on your account, and then you would go in there, sign into your account on one of the computers, whichever one you wanted to sit at, and it would just bring up a bunch of virtual games you could play with slot machines, poker, and
yeah,
yeah,
Joe,
like I said,
Joe said his son bought a $1 Fast 50 scratch offs loaded. It was supposedly loaded with winners. His total winning was $27.
the
He's
dollar scratch offs, you're better off playing $5, $10, and $20 scratch offs than you are dollar ones.
Well,
I don't ever
when they first came out, Justin, with the Michigan lottery, I was selling cars and I had a really big week. And my commission, this
did I freeze or did Murray freeze? I didn't hear any of that, Paul. You froze all of a sudden on me. Did Murray freeze in timeout or what?
I don't know. He computer probably locked up on him again.
Yeah, because he was like mid talking, all of a sudden
Yep,
he
he's
just stopped.
gone. Yeah, he's gone now.
Yeah, I thought it was me that froze up there for a second. I
Huh?
guess it was him.
Here comes Rob Welsh.
Morning, all.
So,
I
Rob,
just for the fun of it, I wanted to do a COVID test just to be sure, I was good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't COVID that I've had. It's negative.
did you do one of those home ones?
Huh?
Did you do one of those home tests?
Yep. Hey, JD.
Oh, no, no.
See?
The ones we have down here tend to be very inaccurate.
I don't know.
My boss took 2 of them a few weeks ago when he got COVID again.
Oh, yeah.
He took 2 home tests. They both came back negative, and he went to the doctors and they gave him one that came back positive.
Yeah. No, I don't know. This one says negative, so we'll see. I don't know.
all of a
tell him
sudden,
at all the gas stations
all of a
down
sudden, I got kicked off.
Yeah, I see that, Paul.
Right. What
You ready?
story were you telling, Paul?
What's that?
What were you saying though? You said something about your commission
Well, 1 week in selling cars, I had a really good week because I used to sell AMC Jeeps, and that was back when the Jeeps were the Wranglers and stuff. Well, my commission was like $250 for 1 week. And I went across the street to the party store and bought 100 scratch off, $1 scratch off tickets, because that's all they had then. And we sat around in the lobby of the dealership, all the salesmen scratching off tickets, and I won $12. That cured me.
I've turned my camera off a minute because I'm having my dinner.
Oh, yeah, good.
Morning, Mr. Murray.
Good morning, Rob. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I bought that $5 scratch off not too long ago with the crossword one. I won $100 on it.
Oh, well, good for you. Well, it's like the theory I have. Just some people are lucky. Now, I went up with an ex-girlfriend with a motorhome and went up to a casino up in northern Michigan. And we went in, and I happened to be a big winner. I won $2,800 on slot machines.
Wow.
The $1 slots, it was like, that's back when they used to, tokens used to come out of the machines, and we were filling up buckets of tokens. And
Yeah, now it's all just cards and
Yep.
prints out for a receipt when you want.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, I had a good day.
It makes
After we
sense
got
though that
done, we
they,
went out and had a big breakfast.
I mean, it makes sense why they don't do coins and stuff anymore because, if you've ever dealt with any kind of vending machines or anything, coins and dollar bills just gum those machines up so bad they get dirty so
Yeah.
quick, and you're constantly having to clean them and unjam them. That's one of the biggest problems a lot of these companies have with these self-checkout machines, is they're constantly jammed up because the money's so dirty.
Yeah.
Village Walk.
Yeah, I did freeze up, Joe, and
When you moving, Marshall? Any idea?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how COVID making a comeback, but well, you almost expect it, but there's a big flu thing going on around here.
Same
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have multiple different things every year. You get the common cold, flu.
I don't know. It was funny because just before my wife passed there, remember I got COVID. I didn't even know I had it. I didn't feel sick at all from COVID. But geez, this year, it knocked the hell out of me.
Oh, it's like me too. I was in the bed with Sarah for 2 or 3 days before she found out she had it. And they say that's the most contagious time is the 2 or 3 days right before you start showing symptoms.
Yeah.
I never caught it. My son had it, and me and him were wrestling around in the living room the day before he found out he had it. Never got it. Like, I don't know. I've been around so many people that have had it and had physical contact with them and never caught it. And if I did have it, I didn't know it.
Yeah.
I'm wishing your daughter well, Joe.
Do what?
Joe's daughter is she's pregnant, got a baby due in March, and she just tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
yeah,
Out of all that crap that happened and how much this has affected the worldwide economies and everything, you think all these countries would hold China accountable for this, and nobody seems to want to do anything because there should be accountability held for that.
Yeah, I don't know, like they're scared to do anything to them.
Mhm.
All this because they gotten so reliant on them for manufacturing.
well, you got to remember too, is in our country, we have an administration that's been made rich by China, Russia, and other things. So they're not gonna, they're looking out for themselves, not for the public.
That's why I liked when I can't remember which 2 states it was, but there was 2 states that sued the Chinese government during the height of COVID, and people were like, well, China's not going to send anybody to a court case if you're suing the government, right? Well, they said, well, in our state, there's a bunch of Chinese assets. The minute they don't show up to court, we're just going to seize all their assets and take them. That's what they did. 2 of the states did that.
I just got this in delivered.
What's it?
It says it's a battery tester. I never ordered it.
The battery tester?
I need to get me a battery tester. I keep meaning to get one. I don't know how many times I've needed one, and I used to have a really nice one that did 9 volts. It did damn near everything. It did C batteries, B batteries, AAA, AA. Freaking lost it somewhere.
Well, it's gonna put a battery in. Let's see what the hell it does. I don't even know what it does. It's all in Chinese.
You remember that when everybody was receiving those seeds a couple of years ago? Some company over in China was sending everybody random seeds around the country. People were getting all these envelopes in the mail with like different seeds from plants.
Oh, I heard.
You remember that, Hodges?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I don't know if they ever figured out what the hell that was about, but there was like 20 or 30,000 people around the country that just randomly received these envelopes, and they were just full of seeds, and they were all paranoid that like there was something wrong with them, like, or it was some invasive plant. But then a bunch of, I think it was biologists or something, started studying the seeds. It turned out they were just like marigolds and just random flowers and like, you know, eggplants. And I was like, what the hell's going on here?
JD just wrote Justin. Yeah.
What?
JD just wrote, AZ, are you taking notes? Justin is dropping some serious knowledge this morning.
Oh, shut up.
Dear me.
I mean, JD, you would agree with me though that he probably should think about. We're talking about Paul's friend that wants to buy those cars though. I would seriously think about whether his grandkids do they lose interest in things real quick, and whether they would take care of their stuff very well. Like, I don't know. That's just a couple things I would think about before I'd go out and buy him a $500 Traxxas, you know. This is my opinion. I don't know if you'd agree with that or not. But
What's that?
because Skip, Paul's friend, wants to go out and buy his 2 grandkids a really good RC car, and he was looking at the Traxxas. And I said, well, the one thing I would think about before you purchase those is, do your grandkids lose interest in stuff real quick? Because I've seen quite a few. I know 2 or 3 different drone pilots that went out and bought their grandkids drones, spent like $500-600 on the minis, and then they didn't want anything to do with them. They literally gave up on them after like.
Yeah, are they responsible?
Well, it's not even that. It's just kids lose interest in stuff real quick, you know? And it's like, well, you could go to Walmart and get them a nice, like $60, you know, a decently priced $60 New Bright off-road one, you know, let them fucking just tear it up for a few months. And then once they lose interest, you're good. I just don't know if I'd go out and spend $1,200 on Traxxas for him. But I mean, his grandkids could be interested in that stuff and all that. I'm just saying that's a couple things I would think about before I bought them. Because I think about that stuff too before I buy my kids stuff, you know. Because my kids are the same way. You know, I went out and bought them all new 3DSs a couple years back, and they literally played them for like 2 weeks and then put them down, and then they just sat in the closet collecting dust for like over a year. And finally, I just gathered them all up and everything, and I put them on Facebook Marketplace, and some lady came and bought all 3 of them for me. That's why I don't like buying my kids super expensive stuff, because I know that after a couple of weeks, they'll lose interest in it.
I don't know what the hell this does.
Well, I put it up on your screen. Let me see. I want to see what it looks like.
Hang on.
Management, direction.
What the hell is that?
And when you push the button, flashes and goes off.
It's it looks like some kind of maybe gas, maybe methane detector or something. I don't know.
Says need to
Sorry.
enter the car TPMS learning mode, and the car horn will beep.
What?
Start from front tire back and make the ELM antenna up against the tire sidewall around the valve core.
What's for reading
Oh,
tire pressures?
Press the
yeah.
press the start switch and starts to read the pressure sensor information. In other words, like if you have
Oh,
tire sensors, right?
Yeah.
yeah, which a lot of the new cars have. Yeah. So it's for reading. It's for testing your tire sensors on your.
When the whole car horn beeps, you're finished.
Okay, so it must go through the computer and cause the horn to beep. Why the hell would they send you that? Did you check the package to make sure it was your name on the package?
Yeah,
Maybe it's the wrong house.
it's from China. Express Online Sellers. Perth
you order
Amboy,
any-
New Jersey? Huh?
Did you order anything recently? At
Oh,
all?
yeah, I ordered a bunch of stuff, but nothing like this.
Well, what I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah,
is sometimes when you. Go ahead, Rob.
No, I was just gonna say you haven't got his address down anywhere, so they haven't sent it you for review, have they?
A review?
No, what I'm thinking it is you ordered something from China and they sent you the wrong shit. Because that happens all the time.
Order a kettle, get its own stuff.
I mean, I've seen that happen though, where you'll order something from China, they'll send you completely wrong item.
Mm.
I'm
Well,
wondering if that's
it
what
sounds
they
to
did.
me like this is could be used in like in an auto shop situation or something.
Now we put it on hold there a bit, Garth. I want to see what the hell I had something I wanted to show Garth. And it's on YouTube. I have to go find it. My library. Is that what I want?
What's the name of it, Paul? What's the name on the device? How do you spell it?
DIAG direct. All one word, direct.
I'm gonna look it up. I want to see if I can find that.
That's great.
Okay, I'm just going to highlight this. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to paste it in the chat. And this is for Garth. I'm going to put something in the chat for you. I don't know if you've ever seen this or not, but it's kind of cool. It's your slot car kind of guys doing but multi-car racing, like a NASCAR race and stuff, where they can switch over lanes and all that kind of stuff. So, called the Lunch King.
Well, it's only a $16 item, and it's to reset tool tire sensor pressure monitor system. So it's to test the sensors and also to reset them if they need to be reset. Oh, that sucks, man. Too bad they didn't send you like a $300 tire pressure sensor, you know? It's $16 on Amazon.
Yeah.
$40 if you want the extra tips or whatever it comes up. There's some like extra tip thing. you can buy.
Actually, this one isn't that expensive. It's on Amazon for $8.99.
Yeah, I found it for $14.99 on the listing I'm on, or $15.99. But yeah, there's some that are selling it for $10. And there's one that's selling it for $6.
This is the one right here.
It's not very.
Exactly it.
Yep. Except for yours is just orange. The color.
Well, it is orange right there.
Yeah.
Step 1, set the car in TPMS learning mode. I don't understand that. So it sounds to me like something a mechanic would want to have.
Yeah, but it's probably not a very good one at that price.
Hi guys, I'm James. Today I show you a new product. We call it EL50448. It's a essential tool to work with the GM series. For example, Buick, Chevrolet, something the TPMS Learn. This tool is very easy to use and very useful for the TPMS Learn. I show you inside box. This is the device, and there is a user menu. The correct position when using this device. Okay, there is a EL50448, and you need a 9 voltage battery to make it work.
That's got some information on the front. This one doesn't have.
Okay, so we need open the back
It
cover,
looks the same.
and we
Yeah, but that one's orange. Yours
for the
or that
positive
one
and negative.
red.
We insert into the slot, and we check. We hold the power button and the green light is on, and we release and it power off. Okay, so the device is ready. Okay, the first thing you have to do is to make the dashboard with the up and down arrow, the push button to select
I don't have a digital dash.
the TPMS. So you can see. Okay, next. Front right. You must pay attention to the angle, like this, and press, holding. Okay. The third one, like this. The GL8ES.
Sounds to me like it's designed for.
It's very useful too. And if you have any comments, you can.
Well, it seems to be like maybe a calibration and reset for your tire sensors, but it'll also
It
tell
does,
you.
yeah. I've that's what my when I had 2 new tires put on my vehicle there, he went around and did that to all the thing there. Every time he touched it by the valve stem there, it beep, my horn would beep, but he had to do all 4. So
Mr. Hodges, I just sent you a link.
yeah, that's kind of cool there, Rob. Yeah, that might be cool to see an Inspire 3, right?
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I sent it to you as well, Justin.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know if it's true,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, JD.
Mhm.
it's a him.
Hang on, Mia wants to go out.
Yep.
Oh man.
Their keyboard warrior at his finest. Jeez. What are you talking about? I don't lose interest in my 3D printer. Sean just hasn't helped me fix it. I don't have room for it where I'm at right now. So I had to put it up in the. I got it stored up in the closet.
You broke it already.
No, it's not. The BL Touch was not working on it. But see, it stopped. We had issues with the BL Touch a few months ago, a couple months back. But Sean was also in his time period where he was doing all his hunting and everything for the year, so he was super busy.
Why are you using a BL Touch?
To do the auto leveling through Octoprint,
Oh my God.
because I have the Raspberry Pi on my printer.
I tries and takes mine off. I disconnects my self-leveling. I do it myself.
Well, that's what we were going to do, is just remove it, and so I could do that, but I just don't have the room for it right now. So I had to put it up. I just got it stored up in the hall closet up out of the way so it doesn't get messed up. I just don't have the room right now.
No.
Plus, the new computer case I bought is bigger than my old one, so it takes up more of my desk space. That was another problem I was having. So I didn't have any room left on my desk for it. It's not that easy, JD. Those
Yeah.
freaking firmware updates on the Ender 3s are a nightmare if you don't know what you're doing.
See,
And
I've
I'm man
never
enough to say
updated mine.
And I'm man enough to say I don't know what I'm doing, JD. That's why Sean helps me.
I don't update mine. I don't. I haven't since the day I've had them.
Well, they're not easy to do because they're weird, right? You can get one, but sometimes the printer won't recognize it until you change the file name to a certain,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You have to literally go and change the file name to a certain numerical order
yeah.
of the date, and it has to be in the Chinese date because it's the Chinese printer. And I don't know all that stuff, and Sean knows it.
And what do you get out of the updates then?
Oh shit. Honestly, I don't know that. I just do them when Sean tells me to do an update.
No,
And
I was
then you get like
just curious. That was all.
I don't know. It's like what do half the damn updates do on these fucking drones, right? Your drone will be running perfectly 100% fine, and then DJI will be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's time to update." And it fucks
your drone
something up.
just tell you what it's updating.
Well, that's
You know,
what I'm
it doesn't-
saying. But sometimes they update shit that really it doesn't really need to be updated. You know, like that's why I said that a lot of times your drone will be working 100% fine, not a single issue, and then DJI is like, "Oh, we're gonna do an update." And it's really, and then
Yeah.
sometimes DJI does not tell you what they're updating. They have put out updates where they didn't actually list what it was doing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden your fucking camera or something will start acting funny. Like it's like they can't just get a drone, get it working to 100% and just leave the fucking thing alone.
Well, that's what I've done with my printers. Just I got them working perfect. I just leave them alone. I can't remember the last time I done bed leveling on some of the ones which haven't got BL Touch or the other one.
Ooh, you like a man, JD. Keep it up.
Well, that thing came in this container, USPS. Should I
Yeah.
seal it and return it, or
Why? You didn't buy it or pay for it, did you?
oh no?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing though, is it's possible he could have bought something else and they gave him that by accident. So I don't know. You got to go back on your previous purchases, everything you purchased, and try to figure out what that might have been a mistake for, or if they just sent it to you for free by accident or for some reason. Because it could be something else that you ordered and they sent you the wrong item. I mean, for that much money, I wouldn't worry about sending it back.
Well, I would.
Well, what I'm
'Cause, I
thinking
mean-
is if I send it back, it's just going to get lost in the mail somewhere.
Yeah.
And what I can do is, my tenant upstairs, he works at a garage. where they work on vehicles. Maybe he
There
can
you
put it to use, you know?
Yeah,
Well, that's
there,
what I'm saying. And for $10, $15, it ain't worth the time to go to the post office. And
Yeah.
it ain't even worth all that. If it was like a $50, $60 item, I'd say definitely.
I'll just
But-
give it to him. He
That's
can-
why I was hoping when I went on Amazon that was going to be like a $200-$300 item. I was going to be like, throw it on eBay.
Well, that's the other thing I should do is I should maybe go on eBay and see if they have it listed there.
I wouldn't worry about it at that price. It ain't even worth selling on eBay, to be honest with you. Most people that are selling cheap shit like that usually have a truckload of them.
yeah.
With fees and everything, Paul, I don't even think it's worth your time.
Well, it's just, what bothers me is when you get stuff like that, it just adds to your clutter. Like, I'm never gonna use this damn thing.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
that's what I'm saying. So go back on your, whatever you have ordered from whatever sites, go back and double check them. See what was recently said that it was delivered, and then try to figure out whether that's the wrong item. If it is, then contact that company and send it back. If not, just give it to your tenant, like you said. I mean, it's not an expensive item to where you really need to stress out, worry about all that.
yeah. So Captain Joe bought a Mavic 3 refurb. Yeah. He sold his Air 2S or his Air 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and you got a 2-year warranty. Nice.
Yeah.
Not the classic neither.
Mavic 3, or did he get the Mini 3?
I don't
He
know.
said the Mavic 3.
He's still here. Anyways, hey Paul, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go get some stuff done. I got some driving to do today, so
Okay, buddy.
I better go get outside, get some fresh air, and
I gotta go buy more peanuts today. That's always fun.
yeah. So
Another $100 peanut run.
okay, cool. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you all later. Yep,
Okay.
I got
Yeah,
to.
see
See you, Rob.
you, Paul.
JD said your tenant probably ordered it on your account, Larry. Yeah, Joe said it was a Mavic 3. The big boy. But yeah, at that price though, Murray, I wouldn't really be stressing on it unless it's the wrong item for something that you ordered. Other than that, I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh.
You don't even list it as there was no match to that found on eBay.
Well, what did you recently order? Do you remember offhand or?
No. But every once in a while, something pops up on my debit card account, you know, like a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there, and I just blow it off like maybe I screwed up or something.
Well,
So Rob, you buying any new drones?
no,
Are you looking to buy any new drones?
I'm thinking of the Avada. I don't particularly want them, but everybody's sort of moaning that they want one.
All your pilots want one?
Yeah,
Well, how much over there is like the Avata combo with the goggles and the whole bit?
well, we've already got the FPV DJI, so we've got all the goggles, controllers. So
So
it's
they're
like-
interchangeable then?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only I wouldn't say only, but it's 500 quid for the Avada, and then
Extra batteries.
then the extra batteries.
Yeah, because really the only upgrade I think you're really getting with the Avata if you buy the combo is you do get those slicker new, thin down goggles. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because the new goggles are very nice looking, like they're very slim and really compact design. Like you can
Yeah,
tell,
well-
like
I actually
You already-
think the.
Go
on,
ahead,
sorry.
Rob.
No, I actually think the FPV drones we got are better because you've got the choice of what camera you want to put on there. Whether or not you want to put the DJI Action 3, the GoPro 10s, 11s, all that sort of thing. When with the Avada, you sort of stuck, all right, yeah, you can fly with it. A GoPro on top and things, but it's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
But then I'd at least need to get 3 along with it, to go with 3 teams. So it's
but now
fucking
what controllers do you have for them? Are you using the dildo stick or?
no, the FPV controller.
Okay.
this is a dildo stick.
No, so when people think, haven't you got none of that? It's like $3,000 or $3,500 by the time I bought, all of them for each group. Then the batteries to go along with them. So it's not a cheap hobby.
No, but at least you've got some income coming from the use of them. I can't imagine people that have all of these drones that don't make a dime with them,
Oh yeah, it's just yeah.
Here comes David.
But the problem is, it just
And
people
spot.
won't let me get.
Oi. Oi.
Hey,
I can't seem to get no money in without going to be
Oh.
spending it.
hey, Sparky.
Say hello.
Canadian Amelia Parkway.
Hey David, you all right, Ben?
Yeah, we're enjoying the peace. Laura's out.
Well, we have sold their building, so that's a good thing.
You've sold it.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't up for very long.
Block of
So that's
flats.
Sorry?
Block of flats in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, no. It would have been ideal for it. But,
Every time a building's sold down here, a block of flats are coming on it.
Yeah, I'm actually in an industrial area, and so it's not like you could have converted it.
We're actually built in the middle of an industrial area. We've got a railway line there, and industrial units just here.
Oh wow!
We're literally in it.
Councils won't like that.
The property we're going to see tomorrow is actually built right on the edge of an industrial estate.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, come on. You're gonna have to get off. Otherwise, you're gonna fall. She ain't for moving, is she?
Yeah.
How dare you? You
But,
go back.
I am finding recently that I got into the drone hobby because I love flying and I really enjoyed it. But I'm not.
Now you've made it a business. You're not enjoying it.
No, I'm just stuck in it all the time. You know, and I'm answering emails and figures and numbers and banks and.
Well, I'll
you
tell
know,
Laura.
you know.
I will tell Laura to cut down on the email she sends you.
No,
Look at this
you
link.
know what I mean?
Look at this link.
I'm just bogged down every day by shit I don't want to deal with.
Get a
It's-
receptionist.
Yeah, we've already got one. But
Sparky,
Justin's driving someplace.
yeah. Sparky will be a receptionist. Piss off. Piss off. Piss off. Yeah. I've got a £500,000 job for you to do, Rob. Piss off.
Are you still with us, Justin?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Ah, okay.
Just concentrating on the road.
Where you driving to?
Just a random address I gotta go check.
Is it far away?
It's about 8 miles from here, so it's gonna be about a 10, 15-minute drive.
Yeah.
You know, Rob, it must be really hard for him to drive on the wrong side of the road.
Hmm.
No, it actually
Especially if
feels
I-
so right.
Especially with the cars coming straight at you.
I told Laura when I was on her live on the way here the other day, I said I would go and jump over to the other side to make you feel more at home, but dodging cars at 70 miles an hour coming at you doesn't sound too fun.
I'll tell you what, he'd be no good on the M25, would he? You're even traveling with the cars and dodging them. Evening, Wayne. JD. Or morning.
People drive like dumbasses in every country.
I know,
matter
sorry,
what state.
JD.
Could you imagine driving in India? Now you want to talk about crazy drivers? You go in a roundabout, nobody's in a straight line. There's just like 50 cars all around.
Yeah, but India, most of them are on motorbikes.
I don't care, man. I've seen the traffic in India. They don't even care if the light's red. They'll just go right through it.
You'll have to do a bit of research on the M25, the London Orbital car park.
Major highways don't really bother me. Sarah gets really nervous riding on major highways. They don't bother me though.
I bet you would on the M25 when you're coming along and you think, oh look, there's a lorry joining the motorway, and it's not joining the motorway; it's leaving the motorway. It's just that there's actually a junction that joins it and leaves it at the same point.
It's 5 lanes in places of people who haven't got a fucking clue where they're going.
Yeah. Yeah, you know they're coming back round 4 hours later. Where the fuck am I?
People are leaving, coming, breaking down, swapping lanes. There's, it's like the wacky races, isn't it?
Yeah, you see that one car joins the motorway. Yeah, on the 7th where the near Dartford Tunnel where it's 7 lanes, and they shoot straight across into the fast lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then realise you've got to come off at the next junction and shoot straight back across.
My biggest thing would be just being on the other side of the road. Screw with me the first couple hours, probably driving over there. Plus, you got to remember our steering wheel's on the opposite side of the car too, so it would screw with me a little bit.
Yeah, but when you're in the car, your steering wheel would be in the centre of the road still, so you'd have some sort of normality.
Hey, Wayne B.
Is your car pedals as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're all pedals over here, unless you like Rob and needs one with the sticks.
well, the only time you see actual like gas paddles, like on the steering wheel and stuff like that, is if it's like a fucking McLaren or something like that. But your standard vehicle are always pedals over here.
That's a point, Rob. When you drive, because you haven't got used to your legs, have you?
No,
How the fuck do you brake?
no, I got a lever. I got a lever. Push time to go, pull up to stop.
Oh. So you're not doing handbrake skids on the M25?
No, I'm struggling with that one.
He just hangs his feet out and drags until he stops.
I got a flappy paddle gearbox as well. So, but I mainly just leave it in auto.
So you can push a button and select what gear you're in, or just leave it in auto?
To leave it in auto, but then if I want to take over, I can click the paddle and either drop down the gear and then make it over rev, do it manually.
Yeah,
But
this
without the
Jeep
clutch.
has that too. I can do it in this Jeep too. I can hold over on the shifter and then shift manually if I want.
Yeah, I got
Why
a paddle.
anybody Why anybody would want to do that, I don't know, because it's just more work. But it
Now,
is an
sometimes
option.
though it's depending where you are. Sometimes like we do a bit of I wouldn't say off-roading because it's not, but we got a lot of mountains. So if you want to just stay in second without the car changing up or dropping down, you can do that.
Well, Florida's like 90% flat.
Oh, well, yeah. There you
The
go.
only hills you go over are big ass bridges. That's it. There's not a lot of really hilly areas in Florida. Did you guys see the bridge I went over the other day when I was on the live with you guys?
No, I missed that one.
Oh, because I was telling Laura, I was like, look, the bridge is coming up, but nobody was answering me. You guys are playing the game, so. But that bridge is huge, and it is steep as shit. Bro, you feel like you're almost going straight up when you go up it.
No, it's a bit like the Dartford Tunnel.
Super steep.
It's a big old bridge, isn't it?
It's a weird one. If you're going one
Yeah.
way, you go under a tunnel. If you're going the other way, you go over a fuck-off bridge.
It
Oh,
feels
and the
like
whole-
you're never going to get to the top.
Yeah.
It just goes up and up and up and up.
Yeah, it's like the Umber Bridge. You break down on that when the guy pulls up at the underneath it and he goes, "Where are you?" You're like, "I'm that little ant waving at you." There's the little speck of dust is waving. I'm up here. Yeah, did you know the Humber Bridge sometimes gets snow on it when the land around it doesn't?
Really?
It's weird.
So I'm on Amelia Island.
What are you eating there, Paul? Donuts. No
Donut.
good for your sugars.
Good for my sugar.
No good for your sugar.
Depends how you look at it.
If I had that, you'd be seeing me doing a cartwheel.
Pass one down. Or across, as on YouTube.
Oh,
I used to have a Homer Simpson alarm clock that used to go, "Donuts of the world, beware. It's Judgment Day."
Eat the damn thing with your teeth in it.
It's only 9:30. So later than that. Do I really have to go to the fucking FDU office and check their own meter? Really? That's fucking retarded. Like they literally can't just walk out of the office and check the shit themselves.
So you gotta go to your company office and check the meter?
Yeah, it's on the list. I just noticed that. But what the fuck? Like, you got about 30 FPU techs that come in and out of there all day. They can't check it themselves. They literally have their own RMLDs. They could just scan the shit right there and walk out of the office.
You'll have to go in and say, "Sorry, I'm condemning your meter."
Yeah, right. Shutting you down for lack of payment.
yeah.
You didn't pay your bill this month. You have to shut it off. Yeah, I gotta call Mac real quick and ask him if I actually have to check it or not. Yep, it's at their.
Well, what you do is you're right on there. Are you kidding me?
Is this a joke? Oh, I gotta call Mac real quick. I don't know if it's a big ass meter that's in the front of the property or if there's one in the back.
I suppose I should check my email to see if I got any emails back from the hotel.
Hey, Rob, 123 million on the Euros tonight.
Oh, is that all? I'm not playing. It's not enough.
If I win that, I could buy the whole of Wales
By the whole of the UK?
and still have change.
All right. So it's on the back of the building. Yeah, I should go in there and be like, lack of payment.
Justin, JD's got an
My
important
cash
question.
on.
Justin,
What?
JD's got an important question for you. How do you fit all those
What?
burritos and knowledge into one body?
I don't know. It just happens that way, I guess.
That's nice of him to email that, isn't it?
I've got so much work to do, but I just cannot be bothered today.
Yes, sir. Heath Consultants. I'm actually here to check your meter.
What I find is hilarious about that email that I'm showing you guys right now.
Yeah, what does it say?
Just says, thank you for emailing us. Our normal business hours are Monday to Friday, 5 A to 5:30 P. EST. We are closed weekends. We will get back to you as soon as possible on the next business day. Please note that the retail storefront will be appointment only until further notice due to current health environment.
Oh, DroneWorks isn't doing anything right now?
Yeah, that's from DroneWorks.
Huh.
You have to have an appointment to go there. And you can only talk to anybody 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And they're closed on the weekends.
Huh.
DroneWorks, isn't that Ken Dono's thing?
Dobo, yeah.
That's his company, is it?
That's who he, well, I don't know if it's still involved with them much. Maybe Justin knows.
They're saying that. I think it's his DroneWorks with an X on the end instead of a K. Justin,
I think she's just got out of the car. He'll be back.
anybody in the chat now?
Well, that looks like their symbol right there on the email. DroneWorks.com, the County Line Road, Spring Hill, Florida. (9119). Yep, that's the phone number that I've got. Ken Dono, right?
Is that his proper name or is that just what people call it?
I don't know. I would hope that's not his name, because Ken Dono would be, if he don't know, who do know, you know?
English box.
What's the name of his channel? Can you remember, Rob?
Original Dobo.
Original Dobo. Okay.
Sparky. What's up, baby?
Are you back, Justin?
Yeah. So I was talking to the guy. He comes out, he goes, "What's up, man?" I was like, "Nothing, just here to check your meter due to lack of payment." He's like, "Come on, man. I called last week. I'll have the money tomorrow."
That's funny.
He's like, I called him and told him I'd have the money tomorrow.
Hey, Ken Dono, is he still involved with DroneWorks?
Yeah, he's half owner of the company. Now, whether he's
Is it
majority holder, I don't know.
Drone Works with a K?
Rob's got
Yeah.
a question for you.
Is it Drone Works with a K on the end?
Yeah, why
Is it-
wouldn't it be?
No, well, there's also Drone Works, which is spelled WRX.
I don't know then. Tell you the truth.
And he's from Spring Hill, is he?
His is out of Tampa. DroneWorks is out of Tampa.
Okay,
So,
because
it-
droneworks.com has an address of 7211 County Line Road, Spring Hill, Florida.
Spring Hill. That might be near Tampa. I'm not sure. Because I know
Can-
that
can you-
Dobo lives. Because I know Dobo lives in Tampa. So
Can you
it's somewhere.
see, can you see
Yeah.
my screen share?
I mean,
That's
see here.
that's their symbol, isn't it? DroneWorks, WORKS.
I would. I mean, I don't know. I've never really dealt with this company before. I'm like that.
And
But I mean,
it's,
they are in Florida, so
Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, and they're closed on weekends. And storefront will be by appointment only until further notice due to health environment.
which you don't need to worry about that because you're not going into the store. So
No. But what reason we're checking is Rob said that he thought it had a work with a K on it instead of an S.
not unless there's two DroneWorks in Florida.
I was just curious.
I don't think it does, but
It
I don't know.
says
Ask
here,
Dave.
DroneWorks is veteran owned.
Yep.
Was he,
veteran owned.
No, he's not a veteran, but you got to remember he's half owner. So he might be owned by.
Somebody
other
made
guy
him half owner because of his.
That is right. It is him. That's the right link. Well,
Okay.
Not unless somebody in the chat can get a hold of Dobo. Somebody can get a hold of him real
no,
quick.
it's all right. I found it. Yeah, that is him.
That's him. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's who, because originally I had contacted Drone Nerd and I was going to call him today and find out about shipping it down there. But David AZ said that he's dealt a lot with DroneWorks. He gave me the guy's name. The guy's name is Zach at DroneWorks. And he's done a lot of business with him, and the guy's really great. So,
Well, I want to say that's the same guy that Dre bought his M30 off of too.
okay.
I think that was the guy that helped him with that whole sale. If I remember correctly.
So what I thought I would do is call them and find out what they think about the Nano. Because I'm just between whether it's going to be junk trash or do I, send it.
Well, like I said, call both of them, see what both of them have to say, and then go with whatever one sounds the best to you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can tell you. Like
Because
if one of them says,
I fired it up again last night, and it fired up. We got picture and everything on it, and we were using an iPad. We got picture on there, but then as soon as while it was turned on, you pick it up and you move it a little bit, the gimbal started doing the flipping down, up and back and forth and side to side.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So just call both of them, get an idea of what both of them are going to do, and then you make your own personal decision from there.
Yeah. Because, you know,
That's the
dealing
best
with
thing.
dealing with Autel, that's crazy.
Because they're both really good companies. So it's just whether whichever one sounds more enticing to you. One of them says, you know, it's going to be 3 weeks before we can even look at it. And the other one says, you know, we can do it in a few days. And decide from there, you know. The only thing I can tell you to do.
You know, if I didn't have 11 or 1200 bucks tied up in this drone, you know, I'd just chalk it up to the junk. But I really like the camera. The night shots with that camera, Rob, is just spectacular.
They've got about another 20, 30 minutes where they both open. So just give them both a call, get their take on what needs to be done and what they can do, and then go from there.
I'd like to get maybe a little feedback from them. Yeah, they've seen this issue before and they've been able to fix it, or it's a brand new issue that they don't have any clue about. Then that answers my question too. You know.
And make sure you let them know every little detail, you know.
Yeah.
Firmware.
The only thing which
bought
gets
another
me
one.
is
What's that, Rob?
the only thing which bothers me is if you just spend a little bit more time to learn the A2S, you'll be able to get better than the Nano. But
Yeah. Well, the only reason I keep the Nano, Rob, is for dark, low, very low light, because the Air 2S, I get pixelated video.
But you wouldn't if you changed the settings. You know, you wouldn't be 1100 bucks. You know, the A2S against the Nano Light is much better. The Ultra Light.
Well, I'm not. It's not the. It's the Nano Plus, but it's supposed to have a better camera than just the light. But
yeah, it's got a better camera than the Mini 3 and all the small ones, but I don't think it's better than the A2S. But of course, you've got to make all the adjustments for the low light.
Well, and that's the sad part about it is I have to fly in auto because I'm flying a moving object. So when I go around, the light switches, things change, and everything like that.
Yeah,
So I can't be adjusting it. If I was doing just photos, it'd be one thing. But when you're doing video, you have to depend on auto. You know.
I know. Old dog, new tricks.
Yeah, I know. Well, you got the old dog thing. I'm an old dog for sure.
That's what I said.
I find Rob, the end of the day, I shake my head and say, you know, I lived a long time ago, because half of this stuff that's going on now, I haven't got a clue, and I don't have the patience to try and figure it out.
Imagine what drones are going to be like in 30 or 40 years.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They're going to be. I don't even think people will be flying drones at that point. Well, at least not for professional work.
You are?
I said, I don't think people will be flying them for professional work at that point. I think it's just going to be all boom, dude. They just
all
take
automated.
off, go do that thing, and come back. You might be flying for hobby, but not for professional. Even with movies, they'll be able to just set it, you know, and say, well, let's go here.
You know, the what I'm amazed at is the technology that goes into some of these movies that are not real. They're just a figment of a computer's imagination.
CGIs.
Yeah, and they look so real.
But they will be real eventually. Who would have thought smartwatches would have been real?
Oh no, I'm not driving 2.5 miles just to make a U-turn right here. Fuck you.
Need to try and get out later as well and do some runs with my RC car. Beat JD's ass.
How are you and JD racing?
What do you mean?
Well, aren't you doing a race?
Well,
Yeah.
they're gonna have the same layout on both ends. And they're
Yeah,
gonna
send
do it
them-
by video.
We'll do it by video, but we've both got GPS speed meters, which attach to the phone and tells you exactly then how quick you done it, what your top speed was.
It's back to that technology thing there, David. I wouldn't have a clue how to hook anything like that up.
And neither have I.
Who's playing in FIFA today?
Portugal, Spain, I believe. Let's have a look.
Because they're just getting started.
Well,
Well, AZ is asking, did you do an IMU calibration
ow.
before the gimbal calibration?
Yes, yes. And the gimbal calibration failed. The IMU, it took it. But what I did is when I tried to do it last night, AZ, I set it here and it picked up signal and everything is like, the camera calibrated and everything. But as soon as I touched it, as soon as I picked it up, AZ, it all went cattywonky and the gimbal went digiting and
Don't get down, Cat. You're looking a bit.
Right, it's
Come
Morocco,
on.
Spain first, and then Portugal, Switzerland.
Morocco and Spain, huh? Well, there's some debate there about whether Morocco isn't part of Spain, but Morocco's a kingdom though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dear. Where's Lola gone, David?
Shopping with her mother.
Ah, okay. I was wondering why I haven't been sent a TikTok.
They're coming.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
I'm just dreading what she's going to come back with.
Well, what kind of shopping are they doing?
They would call it Christmas shopping. I call it tat shopping. Shit you don't want. You buy it for someone else and they don't freaking want it.
Yeah, when are you packing up that rat's nest behind you?
I don't know.
So when do you have another appointment?
Got a viewing tomorrow at 4:30, and the council have said on the 20th of January not to move out, wait for the bailiffs to come and throw us out, because that makes a lot of sense.
No,
Well,
that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that because when the bailiffs come and throw you out, they're just gonna empty your house out. And then what do you do?
No, they don't over here. They tell you to get out, and then they give you 2 weeks. You've got 2 weeks to arrange a date with the landlord to come and get your stuff. It's a pain in the ass. The council don't understand. Yeah, and then the landlord sends you the bill for that.
Well, and doesn't the bailiffs come and put you out of the house and then you have to be able to make an appointment to go get your stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is the best bit. Yeah, then the council expect you to pay the landlord's bills for the bailiffs and stuff. However, they also expect you to find the money to put down on a new property. It's a double-edged whammy. Yeah. Where if I had the money to pay the bailiffs, I'd have the money to get a private place and there wouldn't have to be this problem, would I?
Yeah.
But I've already decided that if it gets to that stage, I'm taking the council to court because they've had 6 months to help to sort this.
Stupid.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try calling one of those companies that I called and ask them some questions. You guys want to listen?
Yeah, why not?
You know, maybe you can chime in if you think I'm missing something. Okay, here we go.
Oh, we know you've been missing something for years.
I'm missing a screw or two, that's for sure. I got
So-
many screws loose. Okay, let's call DroneWorks first. That's the one that AZ said to call.
Stop. Stop.
607
Step. Step.
239.
What's
Have a
up?
look what JD said, David.
Oh, for God's sake. Bloody bird. Well, what's he put?
Calling DroneWorks.
Easy.
Hours are Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We are closed holidays for sales and customer service. If you are a public safety agency and need a quote, press 2. Press 9 for the dial by name directory.
Unfortunately,
Made
I'm
an
not sure no
invalid
American company's going to come
selection.
over here and do that.
DroneWorks. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We are closed holidays. For sales and customer service, press 1. If you are a public safety agency and need a quote, press 2. Press 9 for the dial by name directory.
Marky, come here.
Can you guys hear that all right?
Yeah.
No. No. Marky, no. Come on. No. Careful. I got you. Got you.
All of our agents are busy helping other customers. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Screw that. I'm not going to be leaving a message. Ugh. They're busy with other customers.
Right, you need to let go. Let go.
Can't be too busy because it's only 10 o'clock now.
Wing wing. Let's have a look. Wait. No. Wait. Has to be done.
What's the matter?
Every so often you've got to check them for mites.
Oh, okay.
She's clean. You clean. Yeah. Oh. No.
I had to make up some batches of chicken and rice for Mia for her supper last night, and I decided that I thought I had rice, minute rice. I didn't have any. So at 20 minutes to midnight, I'm up at Myers buying minute
They're like a
then I
shop.
then I come home and I have to cook the minute rice. I already cooked the chicken. I got like a package of eight big chicken breasts, and I cut it all up and cubed it up and boiled it.
I gotta do the same for my dog.
Yep. And so, the whole process started last night about 8 o'clock, and I got done at about 2 o'clock this morning.
She's suffering with the pancreas, is she?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she had pancreatitis.
Yeah. Same as mine. Oh dear me.
Yeah.
What's the weather like with you today, David?
What was that?
What's the weather like with you today?
Sunny but fucking cold.
Yeah, same here.
Well, we're all about the same boat. It's 40 degrees here too. So
What's that in Celsius?
Alexa, what is 40 degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit to Celsius?
40 degrees Fahrenheit is about 4.4 degrees Celsius.
4.4 Celsius.
Well, the
Yeah,
good
that's
news
good.
is
4.4 degrees
Yep.
Celsius is 39.92 degrees Fahrenheit.
convert it one way, convert it,
Thank you.
convert it back the other way, get a different answer.
Literally.
You're currently plus 0.4 degrees warmer than we are.
Well, the sad part is it went down into the 20s last night, but
-2 last night here.
Yeah, it was a cold one.
Hey
I
Google,
just found out.
Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Justin's
three.
down there basking in the nice weather.
Hey Google, what is -2 degrees in Fahrenheit?
-2 degrees Celsius is 28.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
28.4.
Yep. That's about what it was last night here.
Those ones I don't need to do.
So Justin, give us a Florida weather report there.
It is.
Shut up.
Let's see. I mean, it's not cloudy. It's sunny out, and it's 70 degrees.
Oh,
So it's not too bad.
Now,
Well-
do you get any really hot weather this time of year in Florida or no?
Not for the most part, no.
So what would you say your average temperature like December, January, February in Florida is?
It can range between 40 to 70 degrees. Just depends on I mean, every year it's a little different because weather patterns constantly, they're not consistent every year, you know? So,
Now your hurricane period is over, right?
No, because he's having
Yeah.
pizza toast for a week next week when he gets home.
hurricane season ends at the end of November.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought. You're out of it. Yep.
Yeah. It's like 6 months long, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Don't you
5
often,
to 6 months.
have you never had one that's fallen outside of that?
Not that I'm aware of, not since I've been here now. Because usually the oceans are too cold for it at that point.
Yeah,
Because,
'cause that's where they get all their power out of the warm water, right?
yeah.
Yeah, have you seen the weather, Rob? Next couple of days, they
Yeah,
reckon
well,
most places will have a maximum temperature of 0.
really?
But wouldn't you believe it? Yeah. On the 7th day, the government had to give all those on disability benefits and, you know, the vulnerable extra money towards the heating. But on day 6, it goes up to +3 degrees just in time and then goes back down to 0. Me thinks the weatherman's working it for the government.
Sunstar there, I think. Good morning, everyone. I
Good
think
morning,
that's safe
Sunstar.
West Florida.
Morning, Sunstar.
Is that safe West Florida? 74 sunny.
Hey, they're having some serious police problems in Florida, aren't they?
Why? What's going on?
Well, apparently one deputy shot another one after playing on the PlayStation, messing around with his gun, thought it wasn't loaded and shot his colleague.
Oh, wow.
And another one, a police chief, has had to resign because she used her police powers to get off a ticket, a violation ticket for driving a golf buggy in the main highway.
Yeah, that was in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do that. That's why I said the cops down here, they don't play about that corruption crap. Like, if you get caught doing something like that, they will put your ass on the damn burner for sure. Like the sheriff, especially where I live, the sheriff here, if he finds out one of his cops are doing anything outside the book, oh, he'll nail their ass to the wall so quick. You don't play about that. You do everything by the book and legally.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over here, if the cops are doing anything illegal, the other cops want in on it.
Oh no, here the sheriff would throw his own mom in jail for a DUI if she got pulled over. Like, you don't play around about that. Like, he had a couple officers about a year ago that got caught stealing $700 or something out of evidence. Now, mind you, it's 3 officers, 3 deputies, so it's only a few $100s each when you split it up, right? It was like $700-800, and they all lost their careers, and he blasted them all over the news. Said, "I'm not going to put up with this," and they got a bunch of charges, got thrown in jail. You don't play around about that. He's very transparent with the community.
We read that from Mark. A drone store in Chichester's been robbed.
Yeah, I just seen it. Have you got the video? The link. Sorry, Mag. And if you're selling any of them cheap, just let me know.
Ah,
Well, run safe though. Wasn't very safe, was it? If it just got robbed.
Oh, here we go. Apologize for that. Loud. Just turn it down. You go, Rob. They're offering £5,000 if you can identify them.
That's it.
Looks like Rob to me.
looks like Rob.
Oh, look at the way they're just throwing the drones in. They're going to knock out all them gimbals.
Yeah, well, when that happened here in the U.S. and that store got robbed, they DJI bricked all those drones. So
Well, sure.
those drones are going to be.
You know what the funny
paperweight.
thing is? They've robbed them drones and left the computers that are worth double the amount on the tables.
and it looked like they were ones in for repair, didn't it? There's a board up above it,
Yeah.
you know, and it was just a drone on its own. I bet you they were the repairs.
It's a repair centre, isn't it?
Jerks.
The only thing those people are going to be able to do is sell them on eBay, and some poor sucker's going to buy it.
Oh, for parts.
And
Yeah.
when they go to turn it on, it's not going to work.
Or if they just put it on eBay for parts only, you know? Because
Yeah, they can do that, too.
they can't brick the camera and that kind of stuff. The motors are still good, you know?
But they took the drones, and yet there's all that equipment on the table that's worth a lot more than them drones.
Yeah, but they went in there with the specific set of goals,
Yeah.
though, and that was to get the drones. They weren't looking at nothing else. And it could be, too, you know, being over in your guys' neck of the woods on that side of the world, too, they could be going and go sell them to somebody in, you know what I'm saying? Or any of those other countries right now that are in turmoil where they're
Yeah.
using
But then
DJI
drones-
drones.
Them drones, you'd only want one or two to be
You know, like
enterprises.
Ukraine and shit.
You know, you got so many.
Looking at them drones, a lot of them were broken
That could
anyway.
be somebody that. Well, that's what I'm saying is they could have been stealing them to sell them to somebody in like Ukraine or something. You know, there's no telling why they did that.
Because it's the UK and they're idiots.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, all of them.
Surprised I haven't been pulled over yet.
All the massive I got, my Mini 3 Pro from them. Normally, when they get a batch of drones in the centre by courier the next day. See, that's what it is. That's all they, like Rob said, they're all repair jobs. They're worth jack shit.
Well, they wouldn't have been worth jack shit, but they are now.
I'm waiting.
But you don't know if they're broken. You don't know if they've been fixed.
Well, they wouldn't have been in pockets with a board up above, would they? They would have been,
Yeah,
you know.
but it's
No.
like Paul said too. You can sell them for parts.
But then
I
that
know,
board
but you're going to rob them, and you're not going to rob it for pads, see you?
now.
You know.
Yeah,
they
but
won't-
any which way, it's pure profit though. It's stolen stuff.
No, they
No.
thought they were getting away with something and they haven't.
No.
Because they won't, like I said, they won't be worth anything. You don't know if they're working. And that board above could be just a list of the drones they've got and what needs to be done to them.
Yeah, that it looked like a work board, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these companies, once the drone is fixed, they don't hang on to them overnight. They're only
Yes.
shipped out by the courier at the end of the day.
But then you'd only want one or two of them drones to be enterprises. And then you've got big money on your hands.
They didn't look it. They look too small.
Nah, you
blame you.
can't. You can't
David,
tell
I'm
the
gonna blame
difference.
you and Rob for all these damn roundabouts around here.
Nothing wrong with a roundabout.
If you're in Swindon.
Oh,
Is it Swindon that's got
Yeah. The magic
oh.
roundabout.
no, the road that's got like 7 roundabouts in quick succession?
Yeah, it's called the magic roundabout.
It's called a pain in the arse.
One in the
Yeah,
middle and
aren't they-
6 around.
Oh, if you set Red Bot Motorsport, they look like demo drones, not repairs.
Yeah, that'd part piss them off if they were just empty shells. Ha!
Yeah.
damn English. Here we go again with another roundabout.
It's like in London, there's a video going around. These guys, they run into the EE store and they smash all the phones off the counters. And the funny thing is, the staff are going, Here, do you want this one? Here, do you want this one? The guys are just grabbing them and chucking them in the bag. They've run out thinking they've got everything. They went, as they go off, you hear the EE manager go, "You've just nicked a load of dummy phones, you idiots."
Well, you know, there's been a bunch of stores that people have run into and actually done that. They clipped the wire on the dummy phones thinking it was real and ran out the store and got in trouble for robbing the store, and it turned out it was a dummy phone the whole time. These guys are freaking idiots.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. They will. They just turn them off.
Well, and not to mention, even if a display model still turns on and does stuff, sometimes it doesn't have everything
Yeah.
built in. It's literally just a board inside that's playing the
He just
display.
said they've already got all the serial numbers.
Yeah.
Right.
David, get off here to do some ice work.
Paul, look at that seagull behind you. Rob, a lamb behind you. Laura.
But you know, like we used to get display phones when I worked at Walmart in the electronics department, and they would have some of the stuff built into the phone, but then there was other stuff that wasn't actually in the phone. They only put enough parts in it to make the display come up for you to be
Yeah.
able to browse through it, but it didn't have like an antenna. It was missing like the SD port. Like they
Yeah,
wouldn't put all the components in it.
Yeah, they're like plastic when you just so you can see how the arms fold,
Yeah.
and the material is built out of and the feel. Oh my God, Tim Jackson.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Is he in the chat or on the panel?
He's in the
No,
chat.
in the chat.
Yeah, I
20
didn't think
past
he'd come
one
on
in the
the panel.
morning for him.
He'll be working today, won't he?
Well, he should come on the panel because
It's 20 past one.
I figured he was too scared to come on the panel.
I don't know why he's up at this time.
Well, what time is it there? It's got to be what?
20 past one in the morning.
I don't know.
Maybe he couldn't sleep. Maybe he's still having nightmares from Laura's stream last night.
Yeah, but sometimes he'll go to bed really early at like 3, 4 in the afternoon, and then he'll be wide awake at like 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh,
He's done that a few times.
But maybe he's just gone for the nightly pee. Thought I'll just nip on and say hi.
That should be about every 20 minutes at his age.
I'm expecting just to peer on now and go, I'm going to kick your ass.
just get a catheter fitted and be done with it.
Yeah. Connect it to a long pipe into the bathroom.
That's asking a lot of his Wi-Fi.
Oh, excuse me.
Sparky, what are you doing? Eh?
See if you respond. Do you respond back in the chat? yet?
All day. Eh? I mean, you can. Cheeky.
Uh-oh.
Justin, you little bitch.
I was waiting to see if he was going to come on.
Oh, just in case Paul deletes it, I've actually downloaded last night's Paul's stream, so I can get that little bit where Justin says he's abroad. A classy.
Yeah. He's a classy broad. He wears stiletto shoes.
Did you see that, Rob?
Somebody's
No,
got
I
to make
think
money around here, Tim.
Somebody's gonna.
I can't pay for that good internet just by sitting around.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sarah said she was a classy lady, and Justin went, She's not classy. I'm the classy broad.
Oh my god.
What are you doing up, Tim?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Hey, have you got work today?
Yeah, I got work today. Yeah.
Yesterday it was cancelled, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was canceled like the day before the job, so wouldn't even got a 4-hour minute.
Well, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Right.
especially you don't get paid unless you work. You know what I mean?
You sound quite rough.
Yeah, this is my wake up, boys.
Yeah, it's 1:23 in the morning. He's just been got out of bed by Big Mouth Justin.
I don't know how somebody could drive around. You see that silver SUV in front of that red car?
Yeah. Yeah.
How somebody could drive around with vote Joe Biden in 2024. Being in Florida too, like that's a good way to get your car fucked up.
You foot on the brake, put it into gear, then you push the throttle. That's how you drive. And turn the steering wheel to go whichever direction.
That's right. Well, I've seen the way Justin drives. Jesus. No wonder there's nobody on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm allowed to go code amber on the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah.
Hell out my way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they all got automatics because they can't drive sticks properly.
That's what I love when I work in utilities, right? Because like the other day, I-4 was backed up, so I just went into the construction site and just drove down the freeway and then got back on.
Yeah, I park wherever I want to, but it's got to be near the site. So,
Now, I just drive through the road construction areas. They just wave at me and I just drive right through, go right around all the traffic.
yeah.
Get caught
They'll
doing
say
that,
nothing
you
to
get
you.
fucked, don't you?
Do what?
You get caught doing that, you get fucked.
No, they won't say anything to you.
He's got the truck with the lights and everything else.
Yeah, the cops won't say nothing to you.
Nah.
That's well, but if the construction workers realise you're not part of their team, they might.
They won't. They don't. Yeah, but they don't know what you're doing because there's gas mains along all the major highways, so they don't know if you're checking a gas main or not. They're not even going to think twice about it.
Look at our construction sites, and nobody knows anything which is going on.
Well, I'm saying they're all worried about what they're doing, but there's all kinds of utility workers doing all kinds of different shit, so they don't pay attention to all that.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
has
never
their own job to do. So
Justin just turns off. Come to check your meter. Not installed it yet. All right, I'll be back later then.
This,
AJ, yes. Yes, I know you first again.
Big Bad John.
Well, you know, one of the places he had to check the meter was for a company location. The company he
no, it
works
was
for.
yeah, it was their actual office where all the techs work out of. I had to go to the office and check their meter. So I pulled in there, Tim, and the one of the head guys walks out and said, "I'm here to shut your meter off due to lack of payment." So he looks at me and he's like, "Bro, I called them 2 weeks ago. I told them I was going to have the money today."
I think Tim's walked
Well, it
away.
was actual-
Oh my God.
Hi, JD. Yes. You can say
I
hi.
was trying not.
I had a cop come on one of my sites. It was about, I don't know, the distance of the site was 4 blocks wide. And I was going away and moving my signs up every 30 minutes, moving them. And I didn't have my seatbelt on. I got went out of the car, picked up a sign, put it somewhere else, so on and so forth. Cop pulled me over and said, wrote me a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. I said, you're wrong. I said, this is a statute on a work site. And he goes, that doesn't matter. I said, I'll be down later on with the law that states it. So after my work, I went down there with the law. I brought up the law and he dropped it.
That would be private property, wouldn't it, at the time?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't been pulled over since I've been
No,
here.
see, there's a law that states that if you stay under 25 kilometers an hour, you don't have to wear your seatbelt. And I did not go over 25 Ks an hour. And I told him that. And I said, I did not go over it. He goes, well, it looks like you did. And I was like, no, it ain't.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I got off of it.
Yes, JD, yes, you're always Facebook.
Yeah, but I'm surprised I haven't been pulled over yet because my
Yes,
tags are actually dead on my work truck.
I don't know. Cops never pulled me over.
Justin, JDS is saying, what's up, you silly plick? Or pig?
Justin, yeah, you silly plick.
And JD saying, Justin's doing real life role play. I bet it's his own car, really, he's driving around it.
No, my tags on my work truck are actually dead because, and that's all our company's tags are dead in Florida right now because they purchase the stickers, but they ship all the stickers to Texas to the home office, and then they have to ship them back to us to put them on the cars, and none of us have received them. My tags have been dead for 2 weeks now on my truck, but luckily I haven't. As many state troopers and sheriffs that are on this road, I'm surprised I haven't been pulled over because the state troopers actually do commercial enforcement on commercial vehicles. And I told my boss, I said, I get a ticket, I'm not fucking paying for it. I don't ask you guys for these fucking tags 2 weeks ago and nobody's sent them to me. I said, and you guys know that all the tags are dead on all the trucks because they register them all at the same exact time every year. And I said, I'm not paying for that fucking ticket, I get pulled over. He said, don't worry about it. You get a ticket and the company's going to have to pay for it. I said, good. Because normally if you get a ticket for like running a red light or something like that, you'll have to pay for it yourself. But I'm not fucking paying a ticket if I get pulled over for these tags. It's not my fault.
They won't stop you because it's been paid. It'll show on the computer that it's been paid. All they got to do is put your in there and it'll show that it's been paid, but you're waiting for it.
But the sheriffs and the local cops might not be so adamant about pulling you over, but the state troopers, bro, they're a bit of a dickhead. Like I said, their bread and butter is commercial enforcement. So,
like I said, it'll show up on the computer stating that you paid for it. The company already paid for it. They're just waiting for it.
That doesn't mean you won't pull me over just to grill me about it, though.
They can drill you all they want, but
I know. I'm just surprised, honestly, I haven't been pulled over by one of them.
yeah.
I haven't had any actually get up behind me yet, too. I've been waiting for that because on this road that I'm on now, bro, there's sheriffs and state troopers all up and down this road all day long. And you'll literally see people pulled over all the time on this road.
Mark,
There's always
You can do your role play on that road. McNeil.
Mark, in the UK, only bus drivers and taxi drivers are not allowed to wear seatbelts.
Yeah, and it was delivery drivers as well, because obviously there's
Only for short distances.
yeah.
They got to stay underneath a certain mile per hour or a kilometer per hour. You got to stay under it, like 25 over here.
I don't think it's that here. I think it's something like 100 yards or something stupid.
It goes by yardage. That's stupid. But
well,
yeah.
You know what's stupid in Florida is you don't have to wear a helmet to ride a motorcycle, but you have to wear a seatbelt to drive a car. And to me, that's the equivalent of wearing a seatbelt on a fucking motorcycle, right?
That's to keep the population down.
Okay I guess. I don't fucking know. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like that's your main safety feature of a motorcycle. Is your helmet.
Stop and say, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, it stops you lot overbreeding.
Dude,
Keeps
you'll
the
see guys
population
like
level.
you'll see guys on like a 1,200-pound bike, right? And flip flops and fucking they'll be in flip flops and a damn shorts and a tank top with no helmet on it, going down the freeway at 70. I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. I'm like, you're just asking to die. Like, going,
I can actually see Tim getting stopped. Why have you not got your seatbelt on? I was reaching down for my beer.
Yeah. Hold my beer.
Can't drink and drive, I'll spill too much.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
but you know, motorcycle laws are real lax down here, and I think a lot of it has to do with the so popular down here. Like motorcycle riding is just really, really popular in Florida. You see motorcycles everywhere.
Yeah, that's right, Mark. Same with lorry drivers.
Bus
Bus
drivers.
drivers don't have to get up and down.
Over here, bus drivers got to wear them.
Yeah, I'm here.
No.
Bus driver should
Well,
have.
that's why I never understood why they. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, as I say, bus drivers shouldn't need to be exempt from when reversing because a bus has 17 cameras on them.
Yeah.
You know, I've never understood over here why they don't require students to wear seatbelts on buses.
Yeah.
Because have you ever seen videos of buses turning over and shit? The kids just go flying through the bus.
Yeah, I saw
Like, I
that.
don't understand why they don't require.
I didn't know that about taxi drivers, Mark. Because taxi drivers were exempt for people was in the back was able to strangle them, you know,
Yeah.
with their seatbelts.
Is that a problem
They
over
must
there?
have changed that. No, it's just when the seatbelt laws come out, they said delivery drivers and taxi drivers were exempt because of the risk of a taxi driver being strangled. Because we don't have them dividers between the front and the back in our cars.
Not anymore.
No, well, London taxis do, but most of the normal taxis are just your standard car.
Yeah, thanks to
Hey,
Uber.
Bill.
Hey, Bill, Newfound Drones, how you doing?
I got a
What's up,
question. Hey, Bill, JD, everybody. I got a question. So if they're not allowed to wear the seatbelts because they're afraid to get strangled or something because they don't have a divider, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be, yes.
So are they fitted with seatbelts?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, they still can strangle them.
No, because they have to get
They're
hold of
not.
it. They have to get hold of it and pull it around the.
Yeah, but still, it's right there.
So why
No,
wouldn't they
it's
just
not like
require
that.
you to have
Think when you're in a car with a seatbelt, it goes up over by your neck, doesn't it? Somebody
Yeah,
in the
I'm saying they
back,
can still reach around and fucking grab it.
yeah, but they still got to wrap it around your head. You know, you got them stupid clickers on it.
Yeah.
You-
Well,
So why would they just require you to have a partition? Like,
Because we can.
it-
Because we can trust the majority of people. They don't have guns and are idiots, and you just get the odd one or two that, you know.
And you don't have Justin over there, so you're safe.
it's only London which got the taxis similar to.
Well,
like
no,
the new-
put me in your back seat.
a lot of big
Struggle with
places.
that.
It's the hackney counties that have the dividers.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that just don't make sense. But anyway.
Hey Bill.
Yeah, don't ever. If I come over there, Tim, don't let me ride in your back seat because you're going to be the first one on my test set on.
Rob, do you remember when buses used to be segregated into two, smokers and
Jesus.
non-smokers?
Oh yeah, smokers upstairs, aren't they?
Nice to meet you too.
Upstairs, non-smokers.
Yeah.
And if it was
Fuck
a
it,
single decker, if it was a single decker, halfway down, it would have like stickers, wouldn't it? You can smoke from this area on.
Yeah. And a little piece of plastic perspex to stop the smoke.
Well, there wasn't even no perspex. There was just a little sticker saying, you know, you can smoke from here to the back.
Tim, I'm gonna be like, who's a little bitch? Nighty night time. Time to go to sleep. Shh.
Oh my God, Jesus! Oh my God! I woke up too early for this shit.
That's what I said. I'd love to see Matt's reaction at the airport picking me up. That'd be hilarious.
Fucking hit you with a car.
Yeah, see,
No,
that's
That's what exactly what he
Rob, that's where people are getting muddled up here. You've got your private hire taxis. They're not allowed to pick you up on the street. They have to be
No.
booked over the phone. And then you've
Yes.
got taxis that
The
actually,
Hackney ones with a badge on the back.
yeah, they've got to have the local council badge and you can flag them down.
Yeah, they're the ones who run off the meter as well, aren't they?
Well, most of them do, even the private hire.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Pretty cool.
Not called black cabs anymore. That's racist. They're Hackney carriages.
Carriages.
Yeah, because it was actually first invented in Hackney in London.
Yeah, but a carriage is a carriage. A car is a car.
But they call them Hackney carriages.
I'm confused.
And it's called a work truck, not a ute, Tim.
You dickhead.
No, it's called a pickup.
Yeah, pickup. Yeah, there you go. Pickup with signs in it. Yep.
Yeah, pick up all the bodies you've mowed down.
That's gonna be the first one on my list. Break. Stand right there. I'll meet you soon.
But Tim, would you rather stopping to pick him up?
Yeah, he comes out the airport. Airport. Oh, that'll be international, so there'll be too many cops around that area. Fuck.
Oh shit! Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, David, have you seen that Rutherford Ford?
There goes Justin's car.
Oh,
Is that the little bit of road that's flooded all the time?
Yeah,
What is that? Holy
Hey,
crap!
what are you
it's been
gonna
there forever.
turn their
Police
gas?
now have shut it down.
Turn their gas off. Say you got too many Christmas decorations.
And it's closed now until the council find another way of getting
You guys
around
see
it.
that?
Yeah, that's because all the people were going
No,
down
did you see the
videoing
blow-up?
cars going through it.
The blow
They're
up
saying
cars
that
from
somebody
Christmas
was going to
Vacation.
get killed.
What'd you say, Justin?
The blow up cars from Christmas Vacation.
Oh, Christmas.
Oh yeah.
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 It says Christmas Vacation National Lampoon.
Oh
See,
my
look, they got
god.
all the National Lampoon shit.
The camper. Yeah.
Him getting electrocuted.
You get a picture of that, man.
Oh, they were brilliant, weren't they?
Yeah. Funny ass movies.
But yeah, I like the bit where she goes, "If you're not going to go around and sort it out, I will." Goes round and gets attacked by the squirrel. And then she goes back and he goes, "What happened to you?" She just punches him one in the face.
They were good movies. I like it. Home Alone, they were good.
Yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2, and then they ruined it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to jump off. I got to do some work.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call
I'll
it.
get back to.
Can we wait until we've seen Rob jump off first?
Yeah, I want to see him jump off. What the hell?
I
That's
want
pretty cool.
to see him head up that ramp.
Hey, Rob, hit your afterburners there and show them how you do a wheelie.
I'm in my push along, so I can't really. I know.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again
Later,
later
guys.
today.
Later.
Bye. Take care.
Okay, see y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim, thanks for coming in and good luck at work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll wake up.
Okay.
You
All
can
right.
see it.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Justin, put them Christmas decorations back.